Hey YouTube, how you doing? Thought we'd make a video again. I just did a video, I think it was 2 days ago, on here in my office. So here in my office now, things are a little different. So we did have the last time I talked. If you look at here in my office 9, I was talking about the interview I had with a local financial, with a not local, with a global financial services firm, and we had the call and it went really good. But they hit me with something kind of big in the beginning, where they said that I would be required to. They were wondering if I was open to moving to Salt Lake City, Utah, and I'm like, Salt Lake City, Utah. I was always thinking of moving to New York City, or keeping this house in Buffalo, and having like a satellite office in New York City. Let me just make sure this is on. So no, they apparently they have a footprint out in Salt Lake City as well as the global headquarters in Manhattan. So I don't view it as like a lifetime change to Salt Lake City, but it's got me thinking now. So we have two strong potential companies that might come through with offers. That I mean, in the Salt Lake City one, I'm in the third round of the interview. I know I'm going to have another call, but that'll be the third one. And the other one, I've had one call, and I'm waiting on the second. But the other one, they told me that I would get started in New York City. Then I could fly down there. I could keep my house here in Buffalo. And then eventually I would be working from home, working from here, which is what I'm looking for ideally. Now, this other job, I didn't want to sound like I was not open to that possibility, because it is my first, was my first choice for companies. But what am I going to do if I have to move to Salt Lake City, Utah? I guess what I'm trying to tell you guys is, if you're unemployed and you need, you need to get moving, then if the opportunity arises and it's somewhere else in the country, I guess that's what you'll have to do to make it happen. So that's what I said to myself when I was caught off guard, and she said, "Am I okay with Salt Lake City?" So I just said, yeah, we can do Salt Lake City. I said, it depends on what the offer is, okay? If they offer me and they say, we'll pay you 200 grand to live in Salt Lake City, well, I could build $1 million house over there. I probably won't build. I'll probably look and buy one. I've been on Zillow. I've been looking at houses. Um, the only thing is I've set the bar so high with where I live right now. I want the tennis court. I want the 2 acres. I want the in-ground pool. I want this 5,500 square feet. So looking at houses like that, it's not. It's the tennis court that's going to be difficult to find, because if you limit yourself only to houses with tennis courts, you're really going to reduce what you're looking at. But at the very least, I want to have the acreage for a tennis court if I want to have one. And doesn't this seem silly that the most important thing I care about is a tennis court when I'm not a tennis player? It's just something about having a tennis court. I don't know. So we're gonna see what they come back with, and I just moved here too. I moved here. I closed August 30th, and it's early January, so it'll be 5 months here in a couple weeks, which is nothing. I mean, we barely got all the boxes open, and having my espresso, so tasty morning drink. So that's really what I'm mulling over right now, guys. I gave you a lot of background on audit and what it takes to get the job. So I'm just thinking, where else could we go with here in my office? It's still here in my office. I'm not only always giving career advice, I'm also letting you guys know about what's going on with me. And, if we had a following, I guess there'd be a lot of people waiting for those calls such as this. So I'm also doing a lot of research on how to build my YouTube. So I always ask at the end of these videos, if you guys like what you see, comment, subscribe. How about if you don't like what you see? Because there's got to be people out there. I got some thumbs downs. Tell me what you don't like. I'd be interested in knowing. Because if you just give me a thumbs down and you don't say anything, I can't follow up on that. I don't know what that means. So yeah, if you think, hey, this guy is a blowhard, I don't like hearing him, you can listen to me for 2 minutes and turn it off, let me know. But this is what's going to come down to, guys. What I'm hoping happens is I'm hoping that the one that is not in Utah comes in with a higher offer, because I'm going to take the one with the more money. And I don't know what the difference in offers are going to be. I know that they're both between 150 and probably 200 is as good as it's going to get, which is a lot of money, even in Salt Lake City, Utah. Salt Lake City is like a small city. That's another thing too, because I don't want to move to a smaller city. I already live in a smallish kind of city, but we have a large metropolitan area, so maybe the wider Salt Lake City area is more exciting. But yeah, if I have to go, I'll have to sell this house. I can't have two massive houses going on. It would make no sense. Somebody has to take care of this house. So what's my wife going to be here while I'm in Salt Lake City by myself? No, we're going to have to probably be a $10,000 move. I mean, if the move to this house was $6,000, now we got the grand piano, and we got the that's the other thing too. I need to find a house that can fit a grand piano, that could fit a pool table, that has a tennis court, and it has land and a pool and all that stuff I want. But I don't want to get myself in over my head either, because stuff is more expensive over there. Like I bought this house for $550,000. You can't get anywhere near this $550,000 over in Utah. So we'll see what happens, guys. Either way, it's still good progress. It's better than being given a rejection letter, So, but I'll definitely keep you guys in the loop on the other opportunity too, that the third party risk management one. I guess if you had to say which one sounds easier, the third party risk management one sounds easier than global professional practices at this large brokerage firm or investment management company, investment bank, whatever you want to call it. The lines have been so blurred, they keep changing laws and saying what companies can do and what they can't do. But yeah, so that's about all I have for now. Maybe someday we'll make a video going through my book collection and stuff like that. And as you can see, I'm not just I don't just play a finance guy on TV. I really am one. So we got financial accounting, intermediate financial management, algebra, trigonometry, international financial management, modern statistics. There's 2 years of statistics there. Calculus, managing human resources. There's a Spanish book. I took Spanish class. Philosophy, chemistry, intermediate microeconomics. Did really good in that class. Fixed income analysis. That's a good one. Electronics. That is not mine. That was my uncle's. Business and society, ethics and stakeholder management. I took that. It was easy. Futures and options markets is another finance. Another one. Introduction to finance. That's my finance 101. Contemporary financial management. IT for management, investments, management of financial services, and so on. There's my CIA exams, the three parts of the CIA. Actually, there's 4 parts. I don't know where the other book is. Oh, it's there. So we got parts 1, 2, 3, and 4 here. Volume 3. And God, I wore these out, guys, just to become a certified internal auditor. Again, if you guys are looking to be a certified internal auditor, I highly don't recommend Wiley CIA exam review. I passed parts 1 and 2 on these, but then parts 3 and 4, or part 3 especially, just wasn't a good way of studying until I found one that you can get through the Institute of Internal Auditors, and it's all online, and you can get it done a lot easier. They give you like actual review questions that'll end up on the exam, whereas these books don't give you actual exam questions. Organizational behavior, financial accounting, principles of accounting. I don't even remember taking this one. Principles of accounting. This might be my wife's book because she has some years of college. That might be my wife's. Camping in the Old Style. This is a good book. We picked this up in Old Forge. And I do love modern art. There we go. Psychology. Because I was a psychology major for one semester. And then what's this? There's no place like camp. Got that in Old Forge as well. But there's my certified internal auditor. Going back to 2011, guys. So here in my office, that's about it, guys. What are we at? 10 minutes and 20 seconds. So I've been trying to make shorter videos, but every time I do, people watch less and less of them anyway. So I make a 10-minute video, somebody watches 5 minutes. Somebody makes a 5-minute video, someone watches 2 minutes of it. So should I start get back down to Instagram, like a 1-minute Instagram TV show? I don't know. That's for a different time. But anyway, I'll let you guys know what happens with the job situation, how that goes, and where I end up. And the future of this channel. What am I going to do with this when I have to work 9 to 5? You know, and if I move, there's going to be a whole new series to go with that. The whole move process of that. You know, moving from this house, because you can imagine. I mean, just look at this. Just look at this office. Having to move all this stuff. Having to move all the books. That's another thing. I need a house with a library big enough so I can keep all my stuff. There's my old desk over there. But, yeah, so it would be quite a substantial move. And, I'm not looking forward to that at all. But, of course, I'd have to ask them if they have some kind of relocation assistance or whatever they could provide for me, to make that happen. But yeah, so thanks, guys. If you like this video, please, and I'm getting good at pointing at these, please click one of these buttons, go to my earlier videos, start at the Here in My Office series in the beginning. You can follow it through and kind of understand a little bit about my life. And then I have some other videos about my house, about my Land Rover LR4, about our Hermes bag collection. And then I'm also doing a series on my California closet, which is getting put in. You're probably you're moving. I haven't even got work started on the $20,000 closet I'm putting in this house. Could you imagine if I put this closet in and barely even break it in, and then have to put the house up for sale? But you know, I'm a real estate investor, and we're gonna show you. We're all in at this house at 527. I would probably list this house for 650. Trying to make a quick $100,000 after putting in 20, so make 80. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, if you like this video, please go to these other videos, click them, start from the beginning, check out my California closet progress video. We're going to be coming out with a new one there, and just check out other cool videos that we take around this house and stuff around the move that just happened, the move that could happen, and if not a move, just I'll be going to New York City. There'll be some exciting stuff happening there. So just stay tuned to the channel, guys. So this is Here in My Office 9. All right. See you guys. Have a good one.